So it's finally here. It's week 1 of the NFL season. As a Saints fan, it's kind of exciting. We've been caught up in all the information and the great news coming out of training camp, how good the team are looking, how it's going to be our year, the new signings, the new offensive coordinator. It's all coming together into week 1. So now we're on our way to New Orleans, the Big Easy. We're going to go to the Superdome, the loudest indoor stadium in the country, possibly the world. And we're going to see how the fans are going to react to the new style offense, the new New Orleans Saints, as we get into week 1. So let's talk about week 1. Carolina Panthers. Now, the Carolina Panthers last year were possibly the worst NFL football team I've ever seen. They managed to win 2 games last year. 2-15 was their result. They were pretty awful. They couldn't find their way out of a paper bag if you gave them a map and a flashlight. They were appalling. Now, they'll tell you there's been lots of changes this year. They've got a new head coach, they've got a new offensive line, they've replaced a lot of players, replaced a lot of coaches. So they're coming to this season thinking that it's a completely new team. It takes a long time to change a team. But here's the danger. Week 1. Week 1 is a horrible year, or horrible week, when it comes to the NFL season. And I'll tell you why. A lot of bad teams don't realise they're bad teams in week 1. They've been to training camp and they come out almost gaslit. You know, like they've been brainwashed by their coaches and the owners and the fans and the commentators telling them that they're a great team. There's something special about the chemistry about this group of guys, and they're really going to show the world that they are the team to be beaten. And in week 1, bad teams go into the game believing it. And there's the danger, because sometimes that belief is enough to carry a bad team and get them into a winning position. And that's what scares me as a Saints fan. I have no doubt in the Superdome, with the Saints fans being as loud as we can be against a team that's in the same conference as us, the same division as us, there's no way the Panthers should come on week 1 and beat the Saints in the Superdome. Now, we've got our own stuff going on. We've got our own new offensive coordinator. Very excited about that. We're all excited about it. It's a really big game, so we should be good. We should be good. But again, it's week 1. Week 1's dangerous. Anyway, let's get to the Superdome and find out what we're dealing with. Alright, so we made it to the Dome. I've got to say, traffic was really busy. I came around the back roads, got to the parking lot about 10:30, and it was like 3/4 full. So I've got a feeling this is going to be a very busy game today. I'm just coming around the corner now of the Dome towards Champion Square, and let me tell you, it's buzzing. It looks really, really busy. It looks really cool. It's going to be a loud crowd. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's go do this.
starts now!
End of the game, 47-10 was the final result. Last 6 minutes was just next to nothing, but one of the last few men to sit and actually watch the game. Stadium are pretty much empty, as you can see. Alright, gonna head back to the car, see what the celebration's like outside. That about? Whoop, whoop. Week 1's in the bag. Panthers being sent home with their tails between their legs. They've been clipped, but taken them to the clinic. We've clipped them, sent them on their way. Remember we said about how bad teams don't realise they're bad teams? Well, by the end of the first quarter, the Carolina Panthers had realised and been told in no uncertain terms that they are a bad team. Or they certainly were this week, put it that way. What a terrific start. Just what the Saints needed. And let me tell you, the dome today was rocking. It was rocking. There were times on third down where you couldn't hear anything. Right? Third down when we're on defense, it was the loudest I think I've heard it for a very long time, if not the loudest I've heard it. And I've been to some crucial games when the Saints were playing, when Drew was in charge, I've been in that stadium many times, and I think that's possibly the loudest I've heard it. Or maybe it's because it hasn't been the same for the last 3 or 4 years. You forget how loud it was. But it's great that the crowd were back there. We had an amazing turnout, and it was just exactly what the doctor ordered. So hopefully we'll move on. We've got the Cowgirls next week away, so we'll see how we do with them. But let me tell you, all these pundits that said the Saints are going to finish last in the division, I think they might be rethinking that now. Oh, and the other sad news we heard today, the Falcons lost as well. That's a shame. Not sure about the Bucks. They're playing as we speak, as I'm driving home. So hopefully we'll have an update on that. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe, leave comments, let me know what you think, and we'll speak to you again on the next home game. Who dat?